So this man's name is Sidney. He didn't want to lose the election, so he unalived his opponent. He's 57, living in Dab County, Georgia, and he moves like he's untouchable. Sidney's a homicide detective, but not the serve and protect type. More like the kind of officer who thinks rules are for everybody else. He'd been connected to 2 on-duty deaths before, and still never faced real consequences. So by 1996, Sidney wants more power. He runs for county sheriff, and wins. He even becomes the first black man to hold that role in the county. And now he's running a massive county jail. 700+ employees under him. Big job, huge authority. And he abuses it immediately. He treats deputies like personal assistants, pick up his kids, run his errands, escort his family like chauffeurs. If his family's car breaks down out of state, he's sending county workers to fix it. And it doesn't stop there. He's also using inmates like free labor, sending them to do work outside the jail. Meanwhile, the jail itself is falling apart. People complain about poor conditions. Medical care is lacking. Lawsuits start stacking up. Then it gets uglier. Bribery rumors, power plays. People under him say he pressures them into things they don't want. Bottom line, Sidney's running the place like it's his own kingdom. Years go by like this, and Sidney decides, cool, I'll run again. So it's 2000, re-election time. And this is where Derwin enters the story. Derwin is also law enforcement, well-liked, and he's been watching Sidney's mess from a distance. He's seen the corruption. He's seen the abuse of power. So Derwin runs for sheriff, too, and he campaigns on cleaning house, investigations, firings, accountability, and people actually back him. Election day comes, and Derwin wins. Now, Sidney isn't just losing a job, he's losing protection, because once Derwin takes office, there's a real chance the whole department gets investigated, and Sidney ends up in prison. So Sidney starts thinking like this. If Derwin isn't alive, there's another election, and maybe I get my seat back. That's the plan. Remove Derwin. And at this point, Derwin hasn't even been sworn in yet. Sidney is still technically in charge. So one day, Sidney links up with a deputy named Patrick, a shady guy in his circle. Sidney invites Patrick over, and instead of saying it like a normal person, he hands Patrick a piece of paper with instructions, basically, handle Derwin. Patrick reads it and panics, because he's shady, sure, but he's not a professional killer. He knows if this goes wrong, he takes the fall. So he tells Sidney, I'm not doing this alone. Sidney's like, fine, I'll get you help. So Patrick pulls in 3 of Sidney's former employees. He tells them the deal. Do the job. And when Sidney gets back in power, they'll get whatever positions they want. Now, you've got 4 guys watching Derwin, following his movements, learning his routine, waiting for the right moment. But they keep stalling, because they're not built for this. They're officers and former staff, not hitmen. 3 months pass. Still nothing. Now Derwin is 3 days away from being sworn in. Sidney starts panicking. It's now or never. So he tells Patrick, tonight. It has to happen tonight. That evening, Patrick and the 3 others pull up near Derwin's home. They wait in the dark for him to come back. Derwin arrives, steps out of his car, and they jump him. He doesn't survive. They take off. Police investigate, and of course they look at Sidney, the political opponent. But there's a problem. No direct evidence, no clean link. So the case cools down. Until 2001, when Patrick gets himself into another mess. There's a drug deal going down outside his home. It goes wrong. Shots get fired. Someone dies. Police show up. Arrests happen. Patrick is in deep. And now Patrick's staring at serious charges, and he gets scared. So he makes a deal. He tells prosecutors everything he knows about Derwin's murder in exchange for immunity. Then another guy involved gets arrested too, and he talks as well. And once the story matches up from multiple people, that's it. Sidney gets arrested, he goes to trial, and he's found guilty. Sidney gets life in prison. Patrick and the one who cooperated, they get immunity. The other two who stayed quiet, they get life as well.